Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I actually recorded this part on the same day as the previous video, but had some still sound issues by that time. The next part will also be the same. Also, just a quick reminder that you guys should like and subscribe, and please share my videos. I mean, it is not bad content, and I mean, look through the video and you will see there is actually quite a lot of help for people that play Dragon Age at this moment. Although it's not intentional, it's not my purpose. My purpose is to just review the game. I do play this game a lot, so let's get into this.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah, okay. Let's get started. Now remember guys, we just recently found the father. Sorry about that. Phone keeps on doing that for some reason every time I record. There was also quite a lot of questions that was still unanswered. Hope we do get the answers that we need now.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
By the way, this king just seems a bit... This king seems a bit naive, and I don't know, just there's something wrong with the king that bothers me a bit about this, so
yes,
we'll see what happens.
We should proceed with the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden.
Also,
the ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
As we play along, it will reveal itself why we need to do this.
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Like I said in the previous time, I'm trying to upgrade Max as well, but I think I'm gonna go quite a while and quite a long piece before I actually am able to upgrade maps. And also unlocking some of these abilities. I'm not always able to access them as of yet, as I need to be a certain level. But it's, you know, I'm the type of person when it comes to gaming, I'd rather prepare ahead, so I access some levels and some abilities so that I can use them in the future.
As you say.
This will be a cool ability to have in the later stage. Especially when you have to like sneak past enemies and all those type of things. This stuff on the top of missions. Now obviously we need to check our maps constantly when it comes to these small missions. We don't want to get lost and get into places where you don't belong. Of course, for now we need to concentrate on one type of mission instead of having 20,000 types of missions unlocked at the same time. Well, I mean, actually you can probably have 20,000 or hundreds of missions open, all the missions open at the same time, but you can only get to one. And I prefer to stick to the story type of missions. When it comes to these type of games, you always get your side quests and stuff. So stay to the main quest. Now I keep on saying mission, it's not a
Hey, you must be the Grey
army
Warden
game,
recruit the
it's
Duncan
a
brought.
medieval / magic / roleplay type of game. Another thing I'm not a bit keen on, you can't talk to all the characters inside, all the AI characters. I like it when you can talk to all of them. It helps you to get more information on your mission.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Like on, I think it's on Elder Scrolls and Skyrim, actually.
The Fade
be
is the
honest
realm
with you.
of dreams and the
Mostly.
land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
This is actually a very interesting part to me. I wish there was a way I can access them. And I just go in and goes on in there. Believe me, I tried. It doesn't wanna go.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed.
I wonder if this is one of those like old ladies that
Your king,
you get
you will
that
have
just
served your maker.
believes in
Die in this
a
battle,
bunch of
when you
random.
stand before the maker in the land beyond the fade. He shall not find you. Will not his death
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I want to talk to that group, but I'm sorry, my nose is itching. I don't think it's a good idea at the moment. Like I said, side missions and stuff. I don't want to access on purpose any side missions right now. There's actually quite a lot of people.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens
that I wanna
asked
talk
more
to
than
around
enough
here,
of the
but
circle?
I simply came
Once
to
again,
deliver a message from the
the
revered
fate
mother,
of
Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I just actually there's option just to go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I don't want to ask any questions as of yet. I just wanted to go and get this started. Because once again, fear of starting a little side quest. Once again, also I totally misread this. Don't read the tutorial body thing. I was supposed to, but for some reason I didn't. I just overlooked it. And I think I would have gotten a bit more easier and faster if I read the tutorial. And I was struggling at this point to move because I didn't realize I was paused. At this point I realized, listen, I'm paused. Sorry about that. To be honest with you guys, I don't know why I stopped here. I knew I could have just gone on. Oh, I actually remember now. It was shot. Yeah, I actually didn't go past the exit.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the balanced kingdom and guide.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Yes, let us begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
These scrolls are dodgy. I don't know about it as well, because...
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
It's gonna change everything. I've got a fair feeling about it.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
I don't know about quickly, and I'm definitely sure it's not gonna be safe.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
He's right about that. Now, yeah, I made some stupid mistakes, silly ones. I was trying to get a feel for how to move about and everything. I don't know why, but because I already got used to the controls by this point, but I ended up dying quite a lot. Sorry for the voice. Oh, poor Wolfie. What should we send him?
So, you're the one we spent all that time waiting for, hmm?
In the wild.
You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds. Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
I keep on coming back to this guy as well, I don't know why. Stop it. Stop it.
Let's get what we came for and head back to Duncan.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you. We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting. He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. Last month, Duncan visited Highever, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
If you guys realize...
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
If you guys realize I moved the camera a bit, because I had to put it on charge quickly. Sorry.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Marek's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited. Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated. Indeed.
He's such a nice oak, actually, and I don't know, but something's just a bit off about it.
Let us dispatch them quickly.
More wolves, and this time they attack.
Stars. I shall do it.
Now, one thing I've realized is if you win a battle, then and there's no more fighting, then you're able to bring all your men back to life again, which is quite nice. Damn. Check this out, guys. Oh, and by the way, I think after this, I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't want to spoil too much, so we'll see. I'll see you
Let's
on the
get
next
what we
one
came
again.
for and head back to Duncan.
is that Grey Warden's?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Once again, objective is to try and move as fast as possible.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Weird.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Believe him? I don't.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I'll see you guys later. Call my son. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Darkspawn!
As you say. As you say.
I shall.